That's lame. Okay. I bet everyone can see the show now, right? Dun, 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 dun. You're gonna have to go into my Twitch and check things out. Alright, cool. We shall begin. Women Tag Team Championships are on the line. Can Tiger and Princess get along? Hopefully, there's no problems between the most powerful women in the CMV. Streamlabs and Xbox probably just bugging. Yeah, you're right, probably. Most definitely. Unfortunate. All I know is I like that blonde lady with the black shiny outfit. Dakota Kai. Oh, wait. Oh, Kalisto? Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, you'll be seeing Kalisto later tonight as she is in a #1 contenders match against Brianna the Warrior. You can bet Angela and Madam Control will be watching that match. Madam Control, of course, feels screwed over by their confrontation. Madam Control lost the match against Kalisto and she had her hands on the rope. I just feel like you're being sarcastic, Emmy, and you're going to be falling asleep soon. That do be the case. Thank you for stopping by regardless. Oh, we all know Emmy will definitely be sleeping. Let's get our first match of No Surrender on the way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Dakota Kai and Io Shirai, the Dangerous.
Not the child NPC. What do you mean by that?
Championship match. And this is the
I don't understand this reference.
What these teams can do inside that ring never ceases to amaze me. Better get ready.
And introducing the champions, they are the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, the Alliance.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
Tiger and Princess have been dominant women tag team champions for multiple months.
But not me.
2 weeks ago, they suffered a loss at the hands of Damage Control. Tiger did not break up the pin when she very well could have. Hopefully these two ladies can get along tonight. Hopefully there's no cracks in the armor of the council. Ooh, Emmy going against the council here. Hello, Queen Scorpion.
Some tough tag teams in the NXT Women's Division, all clamoring for this title.
Well, enjoy that vibe, Emmy. And enjoy that sleep, too.
Here we go, #NXT Women's Tag Titles.
Princess kicking off things strong with the sunset flip powerbomb into the cover early. Dakota Kai has no troubles kicking out.
This match is going to be good. And a tag there.
Thank you, Stream Elements, for letting everyone know that I'm live. Dakota with her skill at her legs. I trailed off there.
Did you hear the impact? Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle. Oh, stomping away. Jumping stomp to the gut. Now tagging her in.
Neither champion spoke to Queen Scorpion, apparently. Tiger went AFK last year. She was nowhere to be found, kind of pulling a Jey Uso.
Seems a little too early in this match.
Well, welcome to the show, Deadly. I feel like Emmy was right. Streamlabs and Xbox was bugging out. So, unfortunately, I had to stream through the Twitch, not Streamlabs, so there's going to be no fancy chat on the screen. No overlays of any messages like a follower. Not that we'll get a follower on this show. I doubt it. But you never know. Tiger with a diving elbow planted on Io Sky. With a vicious kick to the back of Io's head. Tiger with her power game. Showing off her strength. Delayed vertical suplex. Queen of the Skies eats that. Into the cover goes Tiger. Not enough to take down Damage Control, not yet.
Strikes with the back elbow. Io has lost any control this match. Io has to start volleying back somehow. She's able to get the tag by the skin of her teeth. Ooh, accurate roundhouse.
Ooh, Princess caught Dakota with a kick of her own. Standing shooting star press.
Tagged in.
Consecutive tags in and out. Good tag team continuity will keep these teams fresh. Dakota goes for the cover on Tiger. Tiger powers out.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here. Oh my God. The champ trying to roar with these hits. Prying their opponent's arm up. Carefully measured double stomp. She gets the tag.
Ooh, that was an interesting attack from Tiger. I didn't think that would land. The Indian Deathlock is applied.
There it is. This is how you punish your opponent. Champ looking to end this. Oh, my goodness, for the teammate. Just in time. Kai sent flying.
On Tuesday, on the NXT show, Tiger and Princess were in a match against Toxic Attraction. They ended up losing that match. That was due to outside interference from Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose.
Sent into the corner.
Tiger and Princess seemed to work well on the Tuesday show, on the Tuesday brand. And of course, last night on Dynamite, the Nameless One finally picked up a victory against Fandango, putting an end to that chapter. But their story will continue on that brand, as Keith Lee and the Nameless One will probably be going after the ECW World Tag Team Championships. Oh my God. And we're going to see the Spanish fly from the top turnbuckle. My God, what an impact.
There's a tag.
Princess has not moved. Dakota Kai going to clean up the remains. Oh, Princess elbows out her way out of that. Now a pump handle, suplex on Dakota. Princess is now dragging Dakota to the middle of the ring. Probably going to go for a cover. Trying to retain the gold. Dakota kicks out. Oh, Princess did not connect as much as she'd like with that, but it still did damage to Dakota. Did enough to stun her. Standing shooting star press once again.
Challenger eating up some damage. Working on the arm.
Princess going for that disarmor. The disarmor is locked in. Dakota gets to the ropes, keeping this match alive. Goes for the cover. Io Sky saves that.
She'll get sent out the hard way.
Princess getting distracted by Io. This is not good. All right, Princess back on Dakota. Suplex.
Foot just stomping down.
Oh, Dakota scouted that one. I believe Princess tried for the shooting star press a little too often in this matchup. And a smack for insult.
Dakota going now. Kai thinking high risk. From the top.
Diving elbow missed. I don't know what Dakota was thinking there.
This is painful. Back elbow.
Gives Princess the edge to get back into this matchup.
Tripped over the top rope.
I do believe Tiger and Tiger and Io are fighting on the outside.
That's gonna hurt.
Princess is taking care of business in the ring. Ooh, Dakota beautifully getting out of that maneuver.
Getting put on the back foot here. Oh, costly error there.
It was quite the air.
Sweeps the legs. Stop. Expected that one. She's on unsteady
Princess
legs.
basically said to Io, I can do that too. I can get out of harm's way.
Oh, right to the Shirai's in shackles here.
Hello, Amanda. Welcome back.
With a course correction. There's a tag.
Welcome to our weekly episodic chaotic multiverse wrestling event. This is No Surrender. CMV Empire Tag Team Championship will be on the line in a tournament later on in the evening.
Willing to give an inch. Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
Show begins with a Women Tag Team Championship on the line. Tiger and Princess have ruled the roster. Now their reign is up for grabs here. It is in trouble at the hands of Damage Control.
Here we
Tiger gets that hot tag on Princess. Dakota scouted that. Fisherman suplex. Tiger needs to get out of the ring.
Oh, she counters right back on Kai.
However, the AI being the way that it is,
Looking worse for wear in the corner now.
nearly costed the championship match right here. How unfortunate that would have been.
Oh, look at this.
Dakota choking the life out of Princess in the corner.
The champ is down. Title change. I can feel it.
It's not a title change, Byron. Shut up.
And the champ gets
See, Princess has more than enough to kick out. Queen Scorpion really feels and sees it's going to be a new champion tonight. Tiger and Princess seem to be on the same page. Princess has that disarmor locked in once again. Io's going to break that up.
the save.
She keeps trying to apply that right in front of Io or Dakota, and that ends up costing the match. Princess with a pump handle suplex.
And the champ
She should go for the cover. She might have this. This match could be over right here. Oh my God, Dakota.
Dakota Kai.
Last split second kicking out.
From the heavens.
Princess with a body splash from the top turnbuckle.
Gosh, what a match.
Spanish fly into the cover. This could be over. Is this enough to take down? And it's not.
Two. I'm shocked that she kicked out. You and I both. And you know what's next, guys? Dragon twist cutter. Looks like the champ is going to.
This could be over right here and now. And it is. Princess and Tiger retain the championship.
Title defense.
Quite a match that was to kick things off at No Surrender.
Here are your winners and still
Both
the
teams did not
NXT
surrender,
Women's
that is for
Tag
sure.
Team
But only one can
Champions,
remain
the
victorious. Victorious.
Alliance.
And the winners celebrating together. Great chemistry tonight.
Perfect chemistry between these women.
Tiger and Princess prove that they are still on the same page. Doubters be damned. What a match that was. On to our second match of the night. Kalisto will square off with Brianna the Warrior. Queen Scorpion, your predictions and feelings have been wrong. Still to come, Manspike wants to honor the former hardcore champion Ezekiel. He wants to see what he can do to honor the council against the new hardcore champion Lance Archer. You are having technical issues, Amanda. Maybe refresh. And how's the refresh going for you?
The following contest
Is it all good?
is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sacramento, California, the NXT
Brianna wearing that UK Women's Championship with pride and honor. Title has long since been deactivated, but she told me she wears it as a sign of things to come, a warning to the current CMV matriarch champion, Angela.
Doesn't matter if the title's on the line here tonight. This woman lives to
Brianna
compete
says she is
under
coming
any
for that
circumstance.
championship belt. There she is, Kalisto. If she can get this win tonight, she is the #1 contender to Angela's CMV Matriarch Championship.
Just look at the swagger on display.
She
love
could,
that
in
swagger.
fact, get the job done.
You know, a number of people in the back just despise this superstar.
Well, the WWE Universe clearly disagrees with you, Corey.
Oh, and what else is new?
I'm gonna get that stream cord bot in my server too.
More excitement tonight.
I see what it's done. Come on, Brianna, says Queen Scorpion. Good luck, Brianna, says Agent Condor. I'm glad it's good for now, Amanda.
And here's a woman on a mission.
I've been wanting to see this rematch for a long time.
In the women's division, and she has no issue issue getting in your face about it either. She doesn't care.
Brianna has a 1-0 record on Kalisto. This is an uphill battle for Kalisto. A lot on the line here tonight. If she loses once again, she will fall from the #1 contendership spot. She has been on a roll over the last, well, ever since she debuted here in the Chaotic Multiverse. Beautiful springboard moonsault.
She can do it here.
Goes for the cover.
Gets the shoulder. Wow. What's it going to take?
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Heaved up, driven down hard. She's going up.
Top rope here.
Kalisto going up high again. It serves her well, but not this time.
Get out of the way.
Not this time. Brianna one step ahead of Kalisto. However, not now, as Kalisto manages to get the upper hand on Brianna. Oh my god.
Stand. No thanks.
Kalisto sizing up Brianna. Knee lift neck breaker.
Oh yeah, she is really showing her confidence.
A lot on the line here between these two ladies.
Around we go. There is vertigo.
And now she's bringing in overwhelming offense. She's going at full throttle right now.
Kalisto thinks this might be enough to defeat Brianna. All it takes is 3 seconds, and not now. Not yet. However, she hits this DDT. That could be all she wrote.
I've seen that move before.
However, Kalisto does not go for the cover. She's going for it again, but Brianna, wherewithal to fight out of that.
Could be what she needed to ignite a rally.
Should have tried to gone for a cover the first. Oh!
Knee to the face.
Moonsault. She's enduring some damage. Brutal forearm.
Springboard forearm connected.
She's got it. Got her shoulders down.
Kalisto's in danger of losing.
After one.
She is not.
However, not yet.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent.
Oh! Brianna took that second to pose and paid for it dearly.
Know what's coming up.
You cannot do that in Kalisto's presence. She's too wiry, too fierce. Now she's, oh my god.
Could be it. You feel
Look
like
at this vicious attack on Brianna's head and neck.
she's just moments away from tap.
Submission hold.
Trying to
Great
maneuver out.
escape. She needed that badly.
Kalisto might have had it if she did go for that first cover after the DDT. Never know, never say never in this line of work. Brianna with that GTS once again into the cover. Is this enough to defeat Kalisto? And it is. Brianna, the #1 contender to the CMV Matriarch Championship. Brianna has proven to be a bane in Kalisto's existence here in the Chaotic Multiverse. Kalisto, what is she gonna do?
Respect to both competitors.
Kalisto showing respect to Brianna.
And this I love.
That's
Absolutely.
different. I never would have expected Kalisto to be a woman of honor.
Career, Corey. Great sportsmanship.
Moving on to the next match. That was a good match. We see Manspike stand in the line of the council to honor Ezekiel, the fallen warrior who lost to Lance Archer for that hardcore championship. That was a 3-star match. Very good match, Queen Scorpion. Already been a great night of action so far, and the festivities have only just begun. Deonna Baker and Diane Cien will be teaming up to take on Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Alberto Barrett in a rematch with Carlito. Amanda Demanda gets her rematch against Becky Lynch, and then we have the CMV Empire Tag Team Championship Tournament. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, the House of Black, Ezekiel and Great Chief, the Viking Raiders, the Judgment Day, Youngblood, Undertaker and Kane, the Brothers of Destruction. It is a jam-packed Tag Team Championship Tournament. I have to believe that's probably what the Undertaker was more focused on, the tournament, rather than the little small bear. And Spike back on the side of the council. We never really lost him. Gonna try to make a stand here against the new hardcore champion, Lance Archer. Good luck, man, Spike.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
And his opponent from Houston, Texas.
He is with that hardcore championship. He won by defeating Ezekiel at Valentine Massacre.
Talk about an intense competitor. This superstar doesn't have an off switch.
Nobody has an off switch, Saxton. Trust me, if you had one, I'd have hit it a long time ago. He may not be defending the championship tonight, but his pride is always on the line.
Man, Spike has a fight ahead of him tonight. Not an ounce of surrender in any of these people on this show tonight. However, true grit will be tested, especially against a man like Lance Archer. So far, already in control of Man Spike. Gets a 2 count this early in the match. I fear that Lance Archer may be a very dominant hardcore champion, but we will put him through the test. Good luck, Man Spike. Man Spike is tough. He's a strong bull of a human. Anyone can do it. It could be Man Spike. He needs to do more than a backbreaker stretch.
A little too soon for that cover to be effective, but he is making a statement.
Or once I agree with Byron Saxton. No, Man Spike trying to feed off the energy of the crowd. Focus on damaging your opponent. Please, Man Spike. Lance Archer's getting up. Stay focused. Going for a power bomb. Oh my God.
What the leg? Look at this. She just tossed the leg.
Could Man Spike be the one to shut down Lance Archer this early in his hardcore championship reign? Man Spike would find retribution as well, I would believe, as he's been trying to chase that hardcore championship for a long time. Ezekiel was in firm control of that title.
Powerless position to be in right now.
And Spike looking for a snake eyes. Oh, Lance Archer scouted that. Oh, a shoulder tackle. Spike caught Lance. Driving the knee into the kidney section. And a Dominator.
Oh my God, superhuman power.
Superhuman power.
This is it.
Goes for the cover, trying to get this match done. And earn a championship match in the future. Spike wins big here. Congratulations to Spike. What a huge victory.
Corey, I think that may be the biggest win of that young man's career.
It's hard not to agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible
What
victory.
the hell is
Yeah, and a
this?
hard-fought
Spike
matchup.
earning the respect of Lance Archer, too.
And that's a great show of respect.
Didn't expect to
Tremendous
see this from
sportsmanship.
Archer or Kalisto.
Gotta love it.
Big time win here for Spike, and that guarantees him a hardcore championship down the road. Maybe at St. Patrick's Brawl, which will be our March pay-per-view event. On to our next match, huge women tag team action. Diane Cien and Deonna Baker looking to defend the borders of the chaotic multiverse against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Let's go Diane and Deonna. Good luck, Diane and Deonna, says Agent Condor. Let's get this tag team match underway, shall we? Diane Cien and Deonna Baker are known as the gatekeepers of the chaotic multiverse, set to defend the borders, and they will do it. By the way, Tyler wants a rematch at the next show against Ric Flair. I got you, Amanda. I got Tyler. Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, one limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. Woo! Ric Flair to be the man. Jacob, welcome in. First time chatter. I truly wish that Streamlabs was working for me, so that could have been all up on my screen. Imagine. Yeah, sadly, Streamlabs and Xbox are bugging out, so we don't get any of the fancy overlays for this chaotic multiverse chapter. Hopefully we can get it all going on the next show. PS5, is that what you have, Jacob? That's sick. She is the women's champion, Diane Cien. A force to be reckoned with within the council. Oh, you don't have a PS. You have a 3DS. Oh, that's cool too.
So you're suggesting they just use people?
And this women's championship is Amanda's favorite. I can't blame her. In my opinion, the most prestigious women's title in all of wrestling. And it's a beautiful design, been held by some of the greatest in this business. Diane keeping the legacy going. She has unified multiple other women championships with this belt. Trish Stratus, who Amanda defeated not too long ago. Lita, who we will most likely be seeing return to the chaotic multiverse soon. Very soon, possibly. Who knows? Contracts. But anything is possible in the chaotic multiverse.
Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax.
The tag division has been extremely competitive as of late. Every duo looking to show why they run things around here.
They do not run things around here, Corey. You are talking out of your ass once again. They do not run things around here. The CMV Matriarch Champion runs things around here. Really, you don't need a championship to run things here. Just be a part of the Prantis Empire or the Council, and you are in league. Nia Jax, a former WWE wrestler. Shayna Baszler, currently employed with WWE. They have entered the chaotic multiverse. And that's what the Council does. We defend the gates. We settle business. If you're an outsider looking to get in, you just need to find a champion, a warrior, a fighter to represent yourself.
You truly get the best of both worlds, and sometimes pairings you really didn't see coming. Hey, kind of like you and me, Corey.
I would very much like to be excluded from this narrative, Saxton.
That strength on display by Diona with that vertical suplex. Delayed. Diona versus Shayna Baszler. This is something I've been wanting to see. I believe they had a few matches back in NXT years ago. Elsinore has definitely crossed paths with Shayna Baszler.
What are we gonna see here?
Dragon sleeper locked in. Oh my God.
Diona took that dragon sleeper. Now she's in trouble. Shayna is now working on the technical strategy, going for the limbs of her opponent. I wonder if his mouth is jealous of his... Oh, speaking of the reference of what you said about speaking from his... Oh, I have no idea, Queen Scorpion. You've lost me. Diona fighting the behemoth, Nia Jax. Nia Jax is a hard hitter, reckless as hell in that ring. Diona needs to be careful squaring off against Nia. However, Shayna tagged herself in. Now Diona has Shayna for the follow-away slam right into Nia Jax. We're going to pretend that hit Nia Jax like it actually should have.
Sharp jab.
Shayna cutting off Diona there. Wrestling takedown.
This is not the time to be diverting attention away from your opponent. Yes, tag.
We get to see the women's champion in action, Diane CN,
Put into the corner now.
taking on Shayna Baszler for what I believe to be the first time in her career.
Scouted.
A lot of new blood in this industry. A lot of us are finally meeting them for the first time, so to speak.
A nice cover. No, kicks out.
I still can't get over it. Man Spike's amazing victory against Lance Archer. What a roadblock in his championship reign that has been.
Cobra clutches in. Cobra clutches in.
Amanda, I have marked Tyler Dean versus Ric Flair for next week. Our next week's show will be called Battle Scars.
Stops the ref count before two.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Striking with the knee
Also
drop.
next week, The Wrestler and Rey Mysterio will be teaming up against the Viking Raiders.
Oh, right to the face.
Right to the back
Of course, Great Chief was challenged by Rob Van Dam last week, so we will be seeing that match
Tagged in.
on March 16th. And of course, I have business to settle with Jake the Snake Roberts.
piercing the throat.
Yeah, I like the Battle Scars name. I was talking to Queen Scorpion and it just randomly popped up. I was like, damn, you know what? That sounds like a good show name.
Clubbing blow.
Posture check. Thank you, Agent Condor.
I don't really think this is the most opportune time to be looking for the fans' praise.
And will this be it?
Kick out before the refs.
Diona doesn't even get a one count there.
That cover.
Great reversal from Jax.
Oh my god, Nia just scooping up Diona with a power slam. Oh, and an elbow drop. My god.
She's tagged in.
Baszler, a dangerous wrestler in her own right. Iona lifting up Shayna for an Alabama slam. My God.
Alabama style.
Our team got this, says Queen Scorpion. Oh, Diona. That pump handle suplex.
Incredible. Her shoulders are down.
Shoulders down into the cover.
And she kicks out at 2.
Diona gets a 2 count.
Squeeze that shoulder out. So close.
Turned that
Oh,
one
Shayna
around.
with a kick to the forehead of Diona. Shayna.
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Suka cutter.
That could be it.
Into the cover. Diona needs to kick out, and she does.
Before the 3 count.
She
I don't know
is
why
still
Nia
fighting,
Jax entered the
still
ring. That
keeping
was
this
very
going.
suspicious. Baszler, very dangerous in that ring. She's proving it here tonight against the Council.
That offense taking a toll on her.
Oh my God.
Nia Jackson off the tag.
Nia Jax, these two are tagging in and out, keeping each other fresh. Diona has taken on a lot of damage lately, has not been able to get Diane in this match. At least for a moment.
Coming from Jax.
Diona now the wherewithal to fight back.
Coming next. Taking their time.
Poking Nia Jax. Stiff punch right to the gut. My God.
Right out of you. In off the tag.
I love how the girls can't get their foreheads busted up like the men. Right, Josh? We all want to talk about equality. Like, come on.
Short jab.
The women should get busted up
Raining
too.
down those
Just
shots
saying.
to the back of the neck.
Also, welcome, Josh.
Just a beat down.
Welcome back. ANCN, the women's champion, trying to drag Nia to the middle of the ring. Diane
Working it up here
with the
with
strength of pump handle suplex Nia Jax into the cover. Thanks for the follow, Josh. Oh, Diane with the 2 count. Shayna broke that up.
Might have the answer for the
Shayna just standing there in that ring. Referee telling her to get out. Diane with her power bomb. This could be it. This could be it.
what it takes to topple Jax.
And it is.
She wins.
ANCN, the women's champion, proving why she is the champion. The strength to lift up Diane CN for that power bomb.
Chemistry in full effect with these two superstars.
Just woke up. How was your sleep,
That
Josh?
wasn't just a win, Cole. That was a top-level tag team performance. Take it from a former NXT tag
The
champ.
gatekeepers keep the borders secured. On to our next match of the night. Congratulations are in order for Diane and Diona. Alberto Barrett gets his rematch against Carlito. Nia Jax. What did I say? Did I say Shayna Baszler? I thought I said Nia. Did I mess up my commentary again? I said Diane. What? I'm gonna have to rewatch my footage. I do that a lot, Amanda. I don't know English. It was fine, better than days ago when I really couldn't sleep. Oh, I felt that, Josh. I've had a few sleepless nights in this year alone. I said she lifted up Diane CN. Well, that's my ADHD for you. Diane CN with the strength to lift up Nia Jax for that power bomb. That's my dyslexia brain. So embarrassing. I see, and that shows you how bad it is, because I didn't even notice. I'll notice when I watch this later. On the VOD. Alright, Intercontinental Champion in action. The Wrestler's Wrestler. Alberto Barrett. Looking to settle the score against old rival Carlito. Bond said he wanted to see Carlito in Puerto Rico for Backlash. Puerto Rico will be hosting Backlash?
The following contest
Maybe
is scheduled
Carlito is
for
coming back.
one
That would be
fall.
cool.
Making his way to the ring from Carson City, Nevada. Weighing in
I
at
still hope Chris Masters comes back, but if he actually is going to win the NWA World Championship, that's most likely not going to happen.
the Superstar.
I can't watch
Oh,
this entrance.
snap.
I heard this one backstage talking up their own.
You know, I hope Carlito does
nonstop.
come back to
Why
the
don't they get in
WWE.
ring
I
and
really
prove
do.
it, huh? That's what they're doing
I
right
miss
now,
that
Corey.
apple
Well,
eating
good.
and
Let's
spitting
see what they've got then.
cool person. However, he's facing Alberto Barrett here tonight. And I cannot root for him. Not on this day.
The champ does not want anyone making their name at his expense. He plans on fighting hard tonight.
Oh, he definitely does plan on fighting hard tonight, Corey. Make no mistake about that. This was a man who held 3 to 4 championships during last year, now down to 1. Of course, he cannot defend the Intercontinental Championship in the borders of the CMV. He has to defend that in the WWE brand. But a loss here, definitely. I mean, WWE heads take notice of it.
From the Caribbean, weighing in at 220 pounds.
This man is the wrestler's wrestler. And coming in leather and weird colored underwear with the damn mask on.
What a bad temper.
Corey, I completely disagree.
Alberto.
Their tenacity has been the key to most of their success here in WWE. It's what makes them an exceptional competitor.
Honestly, he borrows his boots from my my wardrobe.
A man who elevates his game every week. He is
We had the
competing
same
at his highest level
shoe
yet.
size, boot size. Now here comes Skull. This Carlito call is very good, I must say. Yeah, it's not bad.
Gentlemen, you are looking at a man who is sick of the doubters, sick of
Alberto
being questioned about
drawing
his
the first
potential.
punch.
I can't disagree with him. I expect tonight to be a night where he can silence the skeptics and prove to be the future of this company.
It will be a tall order, but the confidence he possesses could take him very far. But don't overlook his
Tree of
opponent,
woe.
the superstar who is tired of living in the
Strung up
shadows.
Carlito.
Arm control applied and a
Working the arm.
Alberto with that technical game, I tell you. He can out-wrestle anyone. I remember the old matches Alberto would have against Eddie Guerrero and Fit Finley, William Regal. Those were the days.
Oh, great counter.
It was an interesting Matrix glitch.
across the top rope. What a hot shot.
Carlito getting the better of Alberto there.
No way.
Oh, Carlito going high, and Alberto just stands there and
That is
takes it.
tossing your own body around without a
He
care.
challenged Carlito, and Carlito delivered.
The arm getting pummeled. Carefully measured knee.
Oh, man, driving that knee into the skull of Alberto.
Get him there.
Alberto tried for the fast approach, and Carlito
Fought up an elbow.
just too fast. Caught Alberto. Alberto getting a little frustrated out there, you could tell. I believe Alberto is busted open. Oh yeah, busted open right over that. Oh man, right on his forehead.
His opponent down, getting into
Still
that
challenging Carlito, giving Carlito that advantage to attack.
Float over. Into it.
Or that Alberto thrives tasting his own blood. We'll have to see what this does for Alberto. Alberto already busted open. Thanks for the lurk, Smokey. Thanks for being here.
Off into the pin.
I hope your games with the Forest are going well for you.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Alberto. Oh,
Skull rattling. He's getting a little battered now.
Alberto, I've found out, fights harder when he's bleeding. At least in our fights. And believe me, I've definitely busted him open. Oh, Alberto with the small package victory.
Well worth it.
getting the upper hand of Carlito in this exchange.
Here is your winner,
I told you.
the
The,
Superstar.
the
This is
feeling
the
of
type
his own
victory
blood,
where you really
the
have to
taste
weigh
of
the
it,
costs against the
makes him
benefits.
fight harder.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamroller.
Helped him win tonight. Blood, sweat, and tears. 20 years in this business. The twin of Angelo, Alberto. Fighting men. Short match, but it is what it is. These men get paid by the victory, not the time. Onto our main event of the regular show before we head into the CMV Empire Tag Team Championship Tournament. Amanda versus Becky Lynch. Second time in the chaotic multiverse. And yeah, Carlito looks like Skull from Damn Monster House. That's funny. Good luck, Amanda. Alberto dominated this match, especially once he started bleeding. Made him fight harder. Amanda gets to fight her bestie next. For the main event of No Surrender, before we head on over to the tournament to crown the first ever CMV Empire Tag Team Champions. That's still to come, folks. We have a long night of action planned. I mean, we're about halfway through. Let's get it. Let's see if Amanda can pick up a victory against her bestie. I still wish we could hear the music to all the themes. It would make these shows a lot better. The copyright do be existing. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario,
Welcome
Canada.
to the server, Smokey. I just saw the
Amanda.
notification.
Tensions riding high. Plans on
Give
getting
you your
things
rolls
settled in the
because
ring.
I need to edit my roll giver. Yeah, for now I'll just do that. Well, you played Dead by Daylight too, obviously, so I'll do that. Yeah, that'll be good for now. Here comes Becky Lynch, the man. Amanda the Manda versus Becky the Man Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Now we're talking, says the fan. Go get him, says another fan.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
The man has an unmatched confidence and swagger about herself.
Becky's about to stake her claim as the man.
Yeah, I don't see her claim being denied here tonight.
This week at Battle Scars, the Wrestler and Rey Mysterio versus the Viking Raiders. I take on Jake the Snake Roberts. Great Chief squares up against Rob Van Dam, and Tyler Dean gets his rematch against Ric Flair. We still have unannounced matches yet to come. Stick to the Discord for any updates.
Do you guys have any expectations
reminds
for this
me,
superstar as this match gets
I need to actually start updating shows in the public channels, not just the chaotic multiverse channels, because
She
that's
certainly
restricted.
has that malicious side of her, and it could be extremely beneficial to let it out here.
And Becky here still fueled by years of frustration. Stop.
Becky Lynch landing those consecutive leg drops.
Frustration story anymore, okay? She's reached the summit.
Becky.
She's been at the top of the business now.
Going hard and fast. Amanda not even able to get a word in edgewise around here. Oh, never mind. What a nice kick. Gets out of that turnbuckle. Now Amanda attacking the leg of Becky.
Well measured.
Corey with Lynch, what makes her such a difficult matchup?
Becky gets right back up. Right in Amanda's face.
Is explosive and versatile. The combination combination of kicks 1 second and ring clearing suplexes the next.
God.
It's a challenge for her opponent to predict Becky's next move. She can end it here.
Becky goes for the cover.
And she's not done
And it
yet.
powers out, not even a
Two count
one.
At this point has to be frustrating.
Amanda can just get to a vertical base. She had the time.
This is not the time
Still
to
a
be devoted
Becky
to
giving
your
Amanda the
opponent.
time. Amanda takes it.
Wiping that smug look right off her
Much
face.
needed for Amanda to get some kind of offense in.
Shoulder up and the referee ends the count.
She shows that she's far from finished. Whoa, just floating through
Beautiful
the air.
springboard elbow delivered to Becky.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Ooh, Amanda scouted that.
Ooh, a sharp kick.
She felt the exploder coming.
Beginning of the end.
However, Becky with a manhandle slam.
Goes into the pin. She was close.
Amanda just kicks out
If she keeps the
barely.
pressure on, the next one might do it.
Amanda and Becky know each other so well. They were able to scout each other's moves. My God. And now Becky with the disarm her on Amanda.
I can't believe
Disarm her.
this long. She's got a tap. No escape, only surrender. Becky's
Will
opponent
Amanda
takes
tap
the
out right here? Will she surrender?
That's a little surprising.
Becky released the hold. Still working on the arm of Amanda. Amanda rolling out of the way.
Hooking it up
Pump
here.
handle.
What's next?
Pump handle suplex. And Lynch falling
Just
back
like
to
that,
back.
Amanda
Claimed to be the best is getting challenged.
getting distracted.
There she goes.
The Irish whips Amanda outside of the ring.
Taking the floor. What's she gonna do?
These women just love taunting one another. Believe it's their bestie mentality going at it. These two are having fun. You could tell.
Inverted figure four. That's gotta hurt.
Every time one of them gets the upper hand, they taunt. Becky giving Amanda time to get back in the ring. A show of respect.
Rolls through. Oh, man. That was
Great wrestling maneuver there by Amanda. Ooh, the springboard leg drop connected. What a drop kick.
Shoulders down. This could be the
To the cover goes Amanda.
She breaks the ref's count.
She is hungry to get a victory over her bestie. But her bestie is not going to give that to her lightly.
Here we go.
Exploder by Amanda. What a matchup. Amanda now with the disarm her on Becky.
It's gotta be over.
Turnabout is fair play.
Can Becky Lynch survive?
And
Will
she
Becky...
releases the
Oh,
hold as she feels
Amanda
that
releases
enough
the
damage
hold.
has been done.
Should have kept on wrenching. Why show mercy now? Put into place.
My God, these two back and forth action
Bring him in right here.
at no surrender. Becky into the cover after that. Drag off the top rope.
Amazing effort by her.
Becky going for the manhandle slam again.
Becky showing she's still
Oh my God, Becky sizing up Amanda for, I believe, the disarm her once again, right in the middle of the ring. Amanda has nowhere to go. Is she going to submit here and now? Will she surrender?
A body shouldn't bend that way.
Will Amanda
And she
surrender?
lets her out of the submission.
Becky lets go of the submission hold. Amanda kicks out. Oh, just barely connected with that leg drop. Still did enough to.
we're at a stage where some
She's going
Still
for
did
it.
enough to Becky. I almost did it again.
No, she kicks out.
Becky kicks out after 2.5.
But I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
These two women are fighting forever.
time to go for
Becky with another exploder. Now to disarm her. Maybe too close to the ropes. Amanda has the disarmer locked in. Becky unable to get to the ropes so far. Will Becky submit? Will Becky surrender?
Reason she lets go of the
Amanda lets go of the hold.
tease of the potential agony
So
that's yet to
Becky
come.
with another exploder. Ah, damn it, Amanda. It's great action, okay? I can't handle it. I mix my words up all the time. Everybody knows.
Big forearm.
It's great action. It's exciting.
Taking it
I
outside
don't
the
know
ring.
words.
That
Oh,
hurt.
what a smack.
There's not a single
Second
person
smack.
in this arena that's
It is great action. I'm losing the ability to talk. I can't keep up with all of it. There's a water bottle on that floor. I probably need it.
gut first into the barricade.
These women fighting on the outside of the ring. Referee at 4. We definitely need that hydrate. Thank you, Amanda.
Elbow smash. Lands a kick to the gut.
That's 4 stars. It's a good one.
Oh, an
Exploder suplex on the arena floor.
Here's how high the referee's count has gotten at this point. Well, if she does, maybe she just doesn't care. Look at this. Going counter.
Oh man, referee at 8. The Matrix glitch. It's affecting these women from... Oh, Becky breaks
She
the
heads
count.
out, but this one can be lost
Good
by
move.
count out.
Keeping this action alive.
And down with the suplex. That will get
Oh
your
man, what a
attention.
smack. Amanda treating Becky the same way she did to her.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Fucking Matrix glitch.
Colliding with a barricade.
It is the ultimate enemy. The unknown and the glitch.
Into the barricade.
It's like when COVID was a wrestler in that one video.
Climbs back inside.
The personification of like concepts, always fun to deal with. Becky allowing Amanda to enter the ring shows respect. Amanda with that disarm her. She baited Becky
This would
and
be
it worked. Will
amazing
Becky
upset.
submit?
Can she get her to tap it?
Amanda really wants Becky to submit and she did.
At last, this
Amanda
great
with
match
the
is ended.
submission victory over her bestie. And I've lost my voice, folks.
Here is your winner, Amanda.
An impressive win for this superstar, that's for sure.
This one felt special from the moment the bell rang. We knew it was going to be a show.
He had really lived up to all the expectations.
It was a nerve-wracking match indeed. 4-star match. Congratulations to both women. Whew. That was one hell of a match to call. I'm paying for it as well. You can't send another hydrate? Oh, you know what? I'll check the restrictions for that later. From now on, just say hydrate and I'll do it. Just type in hydrate and I'll do it. Oh, whoa. Wait, that was the last match of the show. We gotta go to the CMV Empire Tag Team Championship Tournament. It says out of stock. But drink after that. Hydrate. Yeah. I'm gonna mute for a bit. And we're not gonna show SmackDown. I made a mistake. I'll be back. But don't go anywhere as we go to our picture-in-picture ad break. Enjoy the commercials. Mine, I can't do it because apparently it already happened. Crap. Okay, well, the thought is still there. One day I'll hit that right. Alright, let's exit universe mode. Drew McIntyre over here. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, buddies for life, taking on the House of Black to kick off this championship tournament. Let's get it. Ooh. This should be a great tournament. I agree. I am looking forward to this. Of course, we still have yet to host the CMV Empire World Championship tournament. That will be in the coming weeks, probably 2 weeks from now. This was such a hard-hitting match with Becky. That was definitely, without doubt. Amanda believes that might have been her greatest match to date. Get no argument from me. I legitimately lost my voice. So that tells you something. Hang on, I gotta mute.
This first round tournament match will help determine the landscape.
Let's get it.
Of the rounds to come.
Who will be the first CMV Empire Tag Team Champions?
So while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match field.
You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every intention of winning this whole
Been wanting Drew McIntyre and Sheamus back in the CMV for a long time. House of Black have been forces, imposing forces within the chaotic multiverse for some time. However, all that momentum came crashing down when Youngblood defeated them and sent them packing. The House of Black have returned. I know Youngblood is hungry for the titles. Now my question is, if Youngblood win the championship tournament, should they still enter the World Championship tournament? Man, I guess it's fair. Great Chief is the Warrior Champion, and he's participating in this tournament as well. Should Youngblood even have a qualifying match if they win the titles tonight? I mean, Scorpion says, yeah, why not? I don't know. I'm just trying to find conversation starters. I'm trying to get my voice back after losing it from that amazing match from Amanda versus Becky. These two women put on one hell of a damn show. Drew McIntyre getting picked apart here on the outside by the House of Black. We are graciously being hosted by the NWA.
Just remember to tag your partner in so you can catch your breath and keep up the performance down the stretch.
The grandfather of the wrestling industry, as I like to call them. Becky is hugging me backstage. She told me that was a great fight, says Amanda. That's beautiful, Amanda. Glad you both got victories over one another. That is perfect to me.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Sheamus now going to work on Brody King. Vying for that tag team championship. I would say Sheamus and Drew McIntyre are more closely associated to the council than the House of Black. The House of Black just want to take over what the council has built. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus are willing to fight for it, so I would say that they are allies to the Empire.
Just gouging the face.
Face gouge. Oh, God. Ouch. Leg breaker. He may be in a bad way here. Yeah, this is exactly why. Perched up top. A diving knee drop. Into the cover.
I have no idea how this tournament's going to work. Empire, where's Darth Vader at? Well, Darth Vader has a very interesting position within the council. Long story. But, yeah, no, long story. He is part of the Illuminati within our universe of things. Cool NWA arena. I do like it, yeah. Darth Vader has had an influence on me over the number of years, Josh. I'm glad you asked that. Yes, we ruled the Prentice Empire. Darth Vader may have some kind of association with us by things that Queen Scorpion could tell you. I have mad respect for NWA because basically every promotion in existence owes their existence to the NWA, in my opinion. It's going to be a hard-hitting tag team match between these two teams. No question. Excuse me. Ooh, I do believe Sheamus busted open Brody. What did I say, Queen Scorpion? Oh, I was just talking. Josh asked about the Empire and where's Darth Vader at, and I actually said that Darth Vader does have an influence on our council. He is a member, well, a variant of Darth Vader is part of the Illuminati. Because this is a multiverse, a chaotic multiverse. There are many different versions / variants of everyone. Darth Vader has more than a few different variants that are connected to the council, to the Prentice Empire. German suplex. Brody King with a ripcord lariat into the cover. Looks like Brody is fueled by his blood as well. I hope Jordan Samuel breaks his tournament curse today. I hope so, Amanda. May the odds forever be in his favor. I think it would be beautiful if the tournament ended with myself and Robert versus Youngblood, because that's honestly how all of this started. It was between Robert and myself and Youngblood. Of course, I can't guarantee promises. Not everything works here in this chaotic business. End of days from Brody King into the cover on Sheamus. Oh my god, Sheamus powers out. Didn't even need Drew for the assist. Yeah, Darth Vader, yes, he is a part of it, says Queen Scorpion. Yes, the first feud in CMV Wrestling. And that's cool, Darth Vader better slay them all. He's definitely been a thing.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2.
I don't know, Darth Vader may slay his Illuminati members, who knows.
I think you're right.
You got Adriana to P1. Nice, Josh. I have yet to even get Tools of Torment pack. House of Black is moving forward in this tournament.
Sweet victory.
Brody getting the pinfall victory over Sheamus.
Here are your winners.
Making their case for
This
one of
could
the
be
best
House of
teams
Black's
in the world.
redemption arc.
For my money, these two just might be the best tag team on the roster today.
Like how they have the Canadian flag in this arena too. That's why I love the NWA. It's just like, I feel like it just is representation of the entire world. I don't know, I just like it. They're the grandfather of wrestling. On to our next tag team match. Ezekiel and the CMV Warrior Champion Great Chief will team up representing the council to square off against the Viking Raiders. That's coming up next. I honestly forgot who is involved in the CMV Illuminati. I think Polaris Gandalf. It has been a while since anyone has heard from them. Maybe Darth Vader already killed them. Makes no difference to me. I'm an ally to Vader, so. Except for that snapshot of Vader that we kept running into in Reality Zero. I have no idea either, Queen Scorpion. It's a good question. Someone should look into it. Someone get in touch with Leather. Darth Vader out here getting the ring. I'm sure there is a Darth Vader call somewhere. But honestly, I'd probably wait for 2K23 because I don't have any more space for customs in this game. But 2K23, I can see Vader. I could see Vader coming. Also, some of the Darth Vader variants might still be Anakin, who knows? Exactly. I mean, the Vader that's in the Illuminati wears white, doesn't wear black. There's so many different variants.
He's taking some good hits. Yeah, and in a tournament, you have to be extra cautious. Today's injuries could lead to problems down the road.
Yeah, our Vader in the Illuminati is different.
Leaving himself open here.
Still evil as hell. I like it. Prime Vader too? Oh yeah, Prime Vader. Anakin Vader. Oh my god, great chief.
Gets the tag.
CMV Warrior Champion for a reason, folks. We have the former hardcore champion Ezekiel, who lost that championship to Lance Archer, who we saw earlier in the show. Yeah, the chaotic multiverse is connected to all realities within the greater Omniverse. Ooh, Ezekiel. Oh my god, look at the blood on Ezekiel. He is busted open. What is up with the blood tonight? Truly is no surrender. This is a very bloody event today. Exactly, Amanda. These men are fighting. I do believe, Agent Condor, that Ezekiel and Great Chief might need luck in this match. The Viking Raiders are hard-hitting, well-oiled machine. Pump handle suplex from Ivar.
He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
Ezekiel has to be feeling less than 90% right now. Ivar concentrating on the head of Ezekiel. Or Tyler this time. Maybe Jordan will be busted open again, who knows? Or Tyler. I have a feeling someone in every one of these matches will get busted open. First ever tag team champions. A lot on the line here tonight. Every single one of these men want to make history, want to be a part of history. Yeah, Josh, the chaotic multiverse is, it's more than just the wrestling division. The wrestling division represents some of the CMV. But I mean, we have the past in Red Dead. We have before the viral outbreak in GTA. We have the viral outbreak on Earth displayed in Back for Blood. State of Decay, 7 Days to Die. And of course, Ark, the worlds of Minecraft, or better terminology, the overworlds. Dead by Daylight is a weird part of it. I know my boys will have the biggest celebration if they win, says Amanda. I believe all of us here in the council will be celebrating if any one of our people win, but definitely Youngblood, because that would be a story well told. Ivar getting out of that vicious clothesline. Ezekiel trying to fight the best he can. He's got to be feeling a little wobbly, a little nauseous. All that blood in his eyes. And in his eye. Poor man is fighting for his life right now. As Ivar is just picking him apart. For Ezekiel lost the Hardcore Championship. Lost the tournament. Now getting his ass kicked here by the Viking Raiders. The boys are just happy to fight. Exactly, Amanda. We're happy to have young blood here. True warriors of the CMV. Great defenders of the gates. Oh my god. Leg lariat into the cover goes Ivar. And I thought that was it. I'll be honest. I thought this was all she wrote. It could be well soon. If Ezekiel can get the pin and get the cover, the tag on Great Chief, this will finish it right here. Oh my god. Great Chief, you're going to have to intervene. You're going to have to. And he does. Thank you, Great Chief. Snake Eyes. Great Chief pays for it. Viking Raiders are picking apart Great Chief and Ezekiel. Ezekiel clothesline Eric. Ezekiel trying to fight. The Matrix was creating a border on Ivar. I saw the kind of shit that was happening there. Ezekiel gets out of the way in time. I feel like sometimes they can hear you. Yeah. Oh, what a German suplex. Oh my god, Ezekiel is trying. He is fighting like hell to secure a victory here for the council, for progression in this tournament. I feel like sometimes I can hear you. I hope so. Ooh, Ezekiel gonna get that crossface. Crossface is now applied on Ivar. Hopefully this can result in a victory for the council. Ivar is fighting. No surrender on his part. He is a Viking. Ezekiel goes for the cover. Eric just standing out on the side there. And Ezekiel secures the victory. Eric just allowed it to happen, much like Tiger did 2 weeks ago. But still, the council remains victorious tonight. Ezekiel and Great Chief will progress in the tournament, and they will be fighting the House of Black in the next round. Congratulations are in order for Ezekiel and Great Chief. Amanda and Agent Condor sending their congrats. On to our next match in this tournament. No, not a rematch. No. Our boys won. Let's move on. The Judgment Day. Ooh, I'm going to have to get off commentary because it's my time. So this will be a match with no commentary. Maybe a little, because I never know when to shut up. Let's do it. Thank you, Amanda. Hey, Robert defeated Damian Priest at Valentine Massacre pretty easily, so pretty sure we got this. But never say never.
And here we go in this tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the bracket? Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that pattern. cover here. He kicks out before the count hits 2.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
Boom! Knock him down. Ouch.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Clothesline. So effective. Lined him up. Forearm right to the jaw. Sharp punch.
He's got to be feeling pissed off after his loss to Robert.
Reaches his partner for the tag.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea. Really just laying it in. He's ejected from the ring.
Frequent tags between Judgment Day is not good.
It's coursing through his veins.
What a shot. That'll fillet your chest. And he was able to turn that around on Balor. Oh, double knee face buster. He's absorbed some damage already.
Yeah, even though he's still got a lot of fight in him, you might want to make a tag now and not risk further harm.
Oh,
Vicious running knee lift.
Bashed right into the post on the
that was an
outside.
interesting encounter. I don't quite know what happened. But if you want to stay out on that outside, Finn, and get counted out, that works. Still wants more.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Oh, look at this. Oh, kicks. Oh, man. He thinks he has it. And he easily stops the ref's count.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him.
Looking vulnerable on that top turnbuckle.
This is not good.
Y'all see the Matrix glitch?
Nice. He's lost some of his win now.
I always thought you were controlling your character at first, but honestly, you're just better. I am just better. Alright.
Tag is made.
Yeah, I already got the upper hand on Priest. I mean, I'm just fast.
He saw that one
See?
coming.
See?
Boot.
As I said, I'm just fast.
What are we about to... Oh, knee right to the hams.
Here's the cover.
Of course, I talk shit to King Corbin, and look how that turned out. We still got to deal with him.
Oh, what a kick. Oh, what a right hand.
Sir.
Vicious combination of strikes. Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
Don't worry, you'll get him.
Off the tag.
Oh, I know. And of course, Jake the Snake Roberts is still
He could change the course
waiting
of
in
the
the wings as well.
Stirring back to his feet, but he might not know
Winds
where
of
he is.
change.
From the top.
Kick connects
Pretty epic so far, I must say. This year has been something
He
else.
has a task at hand, but prefers
Robert,
to be showboating
Damien's
right
getting
now.
the...
And
Okay.
it's the tag. Floating
Ooh,
forward
Finn.
flex.
Come on, Robert, take advantage. There you go, sir. Nice German.
Suplex. But that's not all. Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
He learned that from me. I'm just saying. Yes, he did. He learned that from me too. And technically, I learned that from William Regal.
Oh, my.
Fit
Inflicting
Finley.
pain at will.
Come on, Robert, we got this.
Totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now. Whoa, leaping through the air.
His shoulders are down. Oh, somehow.
So resilient.
There's the tag.
Ooh.
Setting it up. Thunderous
clothesline. Tagging his partner in now.
The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more.
Able to get there in time.
Good shit, Robert. Good shit. You know, willing to fight both. Now that's a council member.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Oh.
Just carried like a rag doll here.
Oh my goodness.
Outside. He's struggling a bit
Nice
here.
blocking there.
Stuck it out
I
for
know.
this match,
Thank
but
you.
it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here. Priest able
I
to
have my moments. I have my moments.
to the
I
midsection.
survived the chaos. Oh, Robert, no.
South of heaven.
Shit. That is a nice way to exit the ring, for sure. Oh, man. Elevated flatliner.
For the win. There's two.
Kick out. Yes, sir.
He doesn't get the three.
And you gotta think he's just one final.
Bet Damien wants revenge on Robert.
Great reversal.
I'm gonna say Robert defeated Brock Lesnar, though. I just want that to be reminded. See her do again.
He has it.
Sorry, Emmy. I know. This is my good friend Robert. He's married to Angela. He's a good friend. He's trusting.
The adrenaline is pumping.
He's good. This is a good Robert. I promise. He's a good friend. I've known him. By the way, I brought back my chaos theory.
Did that finish Priest off?
Both wrists captured.
Something happened with the other one?
These superstars
I won't
have
say
endured
anything.
So much punishment.
Certainly looking worse for wear, but the tide can shift at any moment.
Able to get the advantage here. Nice close.
It's really not my place. I mean, getting out of that, clotheslining my ass.
Placing them into the corner. Finn gets stopped in his tracks. Boom, right in the button. Superman punch. And this has got to be it.
Not me trying to win with the Superman punch.
Breaks the close count. There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
I guess I'm acknowledging Roman Reigns after all. Girl, the drama there was. I mean, I'll leave that for y'all to like DM each other. That's your prerogative. I can't believe you met Roman Reigns either. Shit, I would love to meet the tribal chief, the head of the table. Come on, Robert, let's do this. Oh, shit. Finn, you bitch.
Forearm to the jump. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up. That might be it. Here he goes for the win.
I bet it went viral. Everybody wants to acknowledge the tribal chief, head of the table,
Kidding me.
Roman Reigns.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Girl, I'll DM you. Alright.
No, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Spinning kick to the gut. And Finn.
Man, Robert's eating a lot of punishment here. I gotta refresh my controller because it was idle. Y'all don't see it on the stream, but it was happening. Float over DDT.
And Balor stringing
Goodness
together
gracious.
some good offense.
This is not feeling good right now.
Hard to deal with.
Oh no, Robert just ate that. Kick out. Or better yet, I'm coming.
And there's the save. Let's keep fighting.
Coming
Back
in
off.
hot.
Oh.
Was ready for that.
Invoked, I have been. I like hearing about drama, just don't want to be indulger in one. Oh, it's just nasty drama. It's just nasty. It's not the fun kind. Yes, sir.
That may be one of the
Yes,
biggest
sir,
wins of his career.
Robert. The good Robert.
Here are your winners, the Crew.
An
I've
incredible
been invoked.
defensive
Oh, I
showing
read
by this
involved
tag
as
team.
invoked.
The wrestling gods have truly blessed this union. I fully expect expect to see more showings like this going forward.
Yes, yes, we are moving forward, peoples. Wow, that was a great match. Wow. Holy shit. All right. We are going forward, folks. Oh, yes, yes. Congratulations, Robert and Chaos as Queen Scorpion. Also, did you say that they have a little one? I'm not saying anything else. Let's just leave it there and don't comment anymore, Queen. Alright. Don't comment anymore on what I think you're doing. But, yes. Youngblood versus the Brothers of Destruction. That is next. Let's hit it. I need a drink. I'm taking one. Thank you. I don't know if I'm streaming later tonight. I feel like doing some DBD or Fortnite. Rein in the new season. I did get mostly what I wanted from the previous season.
Serious implications in
This is a big match. Okay, I'm going to nap now, I swear. Yes, DVD. I bet you're not going to nap, Emmy, because you're going to DM Amanda and probably still Deadly and probably still me, too. So, I doubt. Come on, Youngblood. I know you got this, says Queen. I mean, it's Undertaker and Kane, but if Jordan and Tyler do get past this, and I hope they do, what a major victory it would be for Youngblood. I hope they can get it done. They have had success against Evolution.
Submission locked in tight, nowhere to escape and a takedown.
Jordan's starting strong against the Undertaker. Looking good so far.
And the shoulders up in time.
He tried to make quick work of things and almost succeeded.
He went right into that turnbuckle.
Already a 2 count. Wow. Yeah. And my match was exhausting. I'm not like nerve struck, but I don't know. It was a long match. It was stressful. We don't want our CMV championships to be controlled by an outsider. It's a lot of pressure. Now the only outsider we really have to worry about is the House of Black. Hopefully Ezekiel and Great Chief can take care of that business. That will be next after this match.
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
Oh my God, Kane just tossing Tyler Dean. Where is Kane going? Oh my God, this man should not be up there. Not at his age right now. Oh my God, a flying clothesline to the arena floor. Kane still got it. Whew. Oh, my Discord restarted.
Oh, look at the squeeze. It's on like a vice grip.
Oh, that just looks nasty.
I have a message in the caveman chat. What's going on here?
Re-enters under the ropes. Oh, man. Oh, right across the throat.
Kane blazing a harrowing trail of destruction. There's no stopping the big red monster.
Huge man doing a high-flying move. Yeah. Kane just...
Yeah, he's able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
The big man just still able to just fly in the sky like that. something else.
He's tagging out.
Jordan versus Kane.
Punch connects.
Kane with the right. Sidewalk slam.
Sidewalk slam.
Yes, I know, Corey. I said that. Oh my God, just lifting up Jordan. 2 count.
Not yet. Clearly waiting for that.
That was definitely something right there. I don't even know what to call that. Call it the Matrix glitch. Jordan getting the upper hand on Undertaker. Undertaker responding in kind. Jordan. Interesting reversal there.
Tag.
Fights off potential damage from the dead man. Dead man Irish whip Tyler into the corner. Stiff right. Damn. Face first into the turnbuckle. Working on the arm of Tyler Dean. Gonna slow down the young blood.
Oh, look at this aggression in the corner. Yeah. Reversal.
Tyler Dean getting out of that. Nice reversal there.
Tag with a punch. Oh, God. Tag is registered.
Jordan with the right hand. Trying to go for the kill switch on the dead man. Connected.
Ooh, and a reversal. Uh-oh. And he was ready for Undertaker. Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly. Good measure. Uh-oh.
Double foot stomp. The Undertaker in a bad way.
2 count.
Oh, no old school tonight.
He gets sent down to the floor.
Is my stream like lagging on y'all, or is that my laptop? Please let it be my laptop.
Superstars must be hurt, must be vulnerable.
I think it's just my laptop.
This could be it. Into the pay window. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Damn it,
I'm
Kane.
just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent
Not lagging for you? Alright, so it's my laptop being a butt. Okay. I'd rather have it be that than a problem for the show. What a night of action this has been. No surrender has just been an incredible event. Leg drop from Kane.
Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
Targeting the shoulder with the claw. Just tap out. Just tap out and end this thing. Escape and a takedown. Time to flip.
Kill switch on Kane. Springboard crossbody. Shut up, Cole. He's not tapping out. No, no. I don't think I've ever seen Youngblood tap out.
Ooh, body shot.
It's possible I have bad memory, but I don't believe so. I'm sure the historians of the CMV could answer better. Tyler Dean breaks that pinfall.
Get some control. Gotta find a way to get out of this.
I don't think they have either. Thanks, Tyler, for saving the match. Fighting off Kane. Kane telling Tyler, oh, Kane not putting up with Tyler. Jordan intercepting that, saving Tyler from potential harm.
Gotta find a way to get out of this. Oh, right to the throat. Comes in off the tag.
Ooh, what a stiff right. Kane making sure that Youngblood stays controlled. headbutt. Damn. Vicious. Tyler's been off his game today. Yeah, you can tell. Something's on his mind. Probably thinking about Ric Flair. Tyler's momentum was crashed by the Nature Boy. Tyler must be thinking about that rematch. Really out of sorts from getting beat by Ric Flair. Yeah, exactly. But Tyler D needs to stay focused on Kane. Beautiful DDT into the cover, trying to get the victory on the Big Red Machine. Undertaker breaks that up. Russian leg sweep, shutting down the Undertaker. Tyler Dean hungry. He's cocky, he's brash, he's bold, but he backs it up with that spiked.
Tagging his partner in now.
Spike driver, my God. Jordan, the legal man, sizing up Kane. Oh man, this could be it right here. Probably after Dark Note, too many bruising. Jordan will be going to Brianna for first aid. Exactly. You know Jordan is going to see his woman after this match. Diving knee drop. I need to get my phone.
Kane turns it around. No, it is aggression, just pure brutality.
Easy.
The volume in this building
My
has
Discord be
increased
popping.
exponentially. The fans are willing these competitors to push forward.
Win or lose, these superstars are going to be...
Kane waiting for Jordan. Double axe handle from the back.
I don't know if this is a show of confidence or a wasted opportunity to attack your opponent. He's got it.
Tyler caught Kane.
Backbreaker.
What a match. What a night of action. No surrender has been.
His opponent is just
Truly phenomenal.
overwhelming him here. Yeah, this is not good. You don't say, Saxton. He saw it coming, taking advantage. How's that for a counter? Boom, nice. Cover.
We got a rope break.
Oh, kick connects. Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there.
The Undertaker is tagged in.
Got him set up in the corner of the ring.
Those damn long legs. Exactly.
In the corner. Yeah,
And that lurk from Agent Condor.
knew it
See
was
you
coming
work.
from Taker.
Having fun?
Two-handed, hoping to end it here. This is it.
Double choke slam from Undertaker. Well, not the double choke slam, but using both hands to lift up Tyler
Instinct.
for the slam.
He's taking a moment to feel the crowd.
Undertaker enjoying the energy from the crowd. Blessed to see the dead man in their presence, no doubt. The Brothers of Destruction are legends. However, they are really beating up our young blood. Tyler getting out of the way of that,
Dead man into a corner and he's still
showing the Undertaker his age. Undertaker has always been a driving force within the council. Tyler was too tired to get to Jordan.
Top rope, here we go.
Oh, he caught the Undertaker there. This could be it. Kane broke the pin attempt. My God, this match is still going on.
definitely not where
Come
you
on,
want to
Jordan,
be right
finish
now.
this.
Carried like a rag.
Snake eyes on Kane. Taking care of the big red monster, but that's not all. This match is going on. 4.5 stars. Knee strike to the Undertaker.
You can
Jordan
sense
gonna
it.
tag
This
in
crowd
Tyler.
is pins and needles.
You, Kane, even though I love you. That's my father. No, but seriously, I get it.
Any more hits in that area could leave him dizzy.
I mean, it's definitely not defending the gates of the council match with this match because Undertaker and Kane are very much in league with us. Tyler Dean gets the pinfall victory over the Undertaker. Young Blood is advancing in this match. What a big win for Tyler.
Here are your winners.
An emphatic victory for your winners. An impressive effort from this duo. Tag team excellence.
And now it goes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. Myself and Robert versus Young Blood. The very first feud of the Chaotic Multiverse Wrestling division. About to be revisited for this championship tournament. Let's move on to the next round. Great redemption for Tyler. Congratulations, Youngblood, says Queen, Scorpion, Amanda, and Agent Condor. Jordan's curse be damned. Jordan's tournament curse, I believe, is over. On to our next match. The House of Black versus Ezekiel and Great Chief. Good luck to Ezekiel and Great Chief. They are definitely defending the gates of the CMV here in this matchup. We're about to see who will be the first team to be in the finals of the tournament. This has been an historic night. We meet again, Chaos and Robert, says Jordan. Indeed we do, Jordan. Indeed we do. This has been a road, hasn't it? All paths eventually cross. Again and again. This has been by far the longest Chaotic Multiverse Wrestling event in production so far, without doubt. We are nearing the 2-hour mark.
And of all the possible matchups in this tournament, I'd say we've got
Here we go.
in front of us right now. Look, I'll admit, I've had my
Ezekiel with a belly-to-belly to kick it off against Brody.
real show-stealing potential.
Interesting choice to tag in Great Chief.
Ooh, hello.
Brody took advantage of that.
Double axe handle. Oof.
Axe handle just beating down the back of Great Chief. Malachi Black, the legal man. Great Chief.
Oh, great display of strength with the suplex.
Beautiful strength from Great Chief there, being able to hoist Malachi in that way. Axe handle to the forehead of Malachi.
Tagged in.
Great Chief tagging in Ezekiel, keeping themselves fresh.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Armbar's in. Armbar. I'm not quite sure if this man shouldn't tap out. This is about career longevity. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Oh, put down face first.
Oh, look at this. So ruthless. Stomping down. Clean tag for his partner. Enabled to
Power bomb.
makes the cover. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that? Just kicking out at one takes a
Ezekiel can keep this pace going. Great Chief Ezekiel should be in the bag for the council. Brody King, of course, has other plans in mind. Ezekiel, Great Chief, good luck. Come on, take out the House of Black, says Amanda.
Overhand connects.
My Great Chief, CMV Warrior Champion.
Right to the kidney. And again. Great way to make it end it here.
is far from finished.
Looking for a little bit of high risk here, it seems. From the top.
Brody going the wrong way. Great Chief thought he could reach that distance, but he could not. However, he remains undeterred. Where is Brody going? He must be disoriented of sorts. All out of sorts here. Thought he was going to the right side of the map. The ring. Damn it. Northern Lights suplex by Great Chief. Dazed and confused, exactly.
Tag is registered.
Great tag team continuity by Ezekiel and Great Chief. Keeping themselves fresh while Brody is dazed and confused. Lurking status. Alright, Queen Scorpion, you enjoy that lurk. Exclamation mark lurk with no space. That's how you do it. You usually always add the space. But I think that's your tablet doing that to you.
Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done.
Partner tags in. Able to reverse that one. Drop right on their face.
Measuring. Oh, face stomped.
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up. Attacking the arm.
Great way to break.
And he goes.
Malachi, the House of Black in general, just so dangerous.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Ezekiel, small package driver.
Package driver. Uh-oh. There's the backbreaker.
Great Chief going flying, shoulder tackle.
Across the collarbone.
Small package driver. I mean, why not? It worked well for Alberto. Where Brody King breaks up that pinfall attempt. Chief gonna try to take out Brody so he can focus on Malachi.
Wrapping the arm over that top rope. Very effective.
Great Chief being caught there. Gonna take out Brody.
Still only got one.
Right now, I just don't
Still a
know
one
what's
count.
gonna
Still a one count. Still in this. Oh man.
Twists the arm and working on the arm wringer. Oh, and a kick. That was nasty.
Great Chief fighting back.
And he's able to reverse. Pointed the elbow, nailed it. He's getting pushed out into the defensive. This is
Come on, Great Chief. Do this. 2. Yes, sir. Outsiders are vanquished. Nothing but council members in the finals for this tournament.
Here are your winners.
Two great superstars that go great.
Doesn't need to be a great match. Business was settled here.
For the future of the
I had to
tag
go,
division.
since the beginning of the broadcast, but I don't want to miss anything, so I'm going to go when the show is over. All right, thank you, Amanda. Council members in the finals. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see, folks. Didn't have to be a great match. Business was settled. So we know one half of who will be in the finals. Ezekiel and Great Chief moving forward. And this is what it's all come down to. The very first rivalry in the Chaotic Multiverse Wrestling division was myself and Robert versus Jordan and Tyler. We welcomed them into the CMV. And all roads lead to this. This is for all the marbles, folks. This is how storytelling is done. Now it's time to revisit an old feud, says Amanda. Agent Condor enjoying the show. I hope everyone is enjoying the show. It has been quite a night of action. No Surrender has provided for us. All these great people have put in blood, sweat, and tears for this event, showing why we are fighters. This is for the championships, so of course people will fight harder to cement their name in history, to create a legacy for themselves. That's what it's all about. This is our co-main event.
Tournament action underway, and Corey,
Here we go,
bracket
folks.
is starting to take shape. These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders. Oh!
Did I fool everyone with that?
Hoping to end it early. One count, and he gets his shoulder up. Not enough to get past the one count yet. Brutal stomp to the body. And just getting started. Look at this brutality.
This is how you torture your opponent.
Oh my God, this is hard to watch. Uh-oh. Face full of turnbuckle.
Nowhere to go, being victimized by
The Muay Thai training really showing off here. Foot, meat,
looking to catch him off guard.
and he gets two at a time. At this point in the match, I'm surprised the ref hit two.
Fun fact, Jordan still has yet to beat Chaos.
Tag made.
I'm just gonna let Aaron speak for now. Bro, can you, yeah.
Position to be
Alright,
caught
thank you.
here.
Yeah, as Amanda said, Chaos seems to be a bane in Jordan's existence, but someday, I'm pretty sure, I mean, Jordan and Tyler are fighters, and they have it within themselves to conquer any opponent. We the people, says Jordan. However, wow, that's just embarrassing.
Oh, what a kick. Right to
Because-
the gut.
Oof, Josh.
Now trampling the opposition.
No, it just Chaos is very tough to defeat. Matrix glitch again. Jordan's great. Jordan has defeated Triple H, Batista.
Being carried around with ease.
I wouldn't say Jordan sucks. Just Chaos is very difficult to predict. He's chaotic. Then when he taps into that invoke the chaos crap, I mean, I myself have lost my brother so many times.
Snapping the neck.
Of course, when he went on
He's getting a huge
tyrannical,
boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
He made the tag.
back when the Praetor Dynasty had all the championships, Chaos went a little god mode, a little more narcissistic than Roman Reigns, and
Escape just in time.
basically
Snap, man.
was a jerk to everybody.
He's in
Spike
on the
driver
tag.
there, Tyler. Jordan sizing up to Chaos. This is his opportunity to prove
Switch.
differently. Kill switch on Chaos.
He's got big
Jordan going to the top turnbuckle. Chaos baited Jordan in.
Oh, man, you can see he is feeling it now. He just barely dodges.
Jordan practically took Chaos's head off with that lariat.
Oh, perfect kick. Caught with a punch. He's got him down. Is this it?
Rope breaks the hold there.
Tags him in.
Running Hurricane Rana. He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
This could do it. He's able to kick out before two.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Flips with a running knee strike. Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
No, he pops the shoulder before three. This could be a tipping point in this match. Tagged in. This could be big. Going up high. Able to elude it. Taken down with a body slam. Punching the arm.
Not done yet. Into the arm breaker.
Hammerlock. Boom. Tag made. Fresh man in.
He can end it here.
He's got him. Teammate makes the save.
And just in time.
Boom, what a kick. And just like that, he sent crashing to the floor. He got whipped into that corner.
Nowhere to go. Being victimized.
Stop. Oh, saw it coming.
Stop.
Bang, nice contact there. He's absorbed some damage already.
And
Skull crushing finale. Tyler on Robert. This could be it.
turn that into a win.
Kick out.
Oh my God. Robert kicks out.
He's taking some serious hurt, but somehow he's still in this.
I think he managed that kick out on pure instinct.
This is a
alone.
tag team war. Jordan taking out his frustrations on my brother. How did Robert kick out of that skull crushing finale? I also wonder how Robert kicked out of a F5 from Brock.
Down on the opponent. Here's the cover for the win. A kick out at two. How?
The Paladin has durability, that's for damn sure.
Opponent down, getting into that zone.
Endless knee strikes. Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. Strikes with a kick.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Assaulting the knee with
Oh my God.
struggle here.
These two teams
Oh my God, Chaos is busted open. This is a freaking fight. This is a no surrender fight. This is chaotic. Kind of shit my brother thrives in. This is a war. Tyler is in Michael Myers mode.
Electric chair.
Tyler wants blood.
Elbow right on the mark. Set him up.
Russian leg.
No, this is a legit fight. Yeah. He's for going at it.
Oh, look at that torture.
Everything is, so much is on the line here. This is the match to bring you into the main event. I think Tyler's going to hit Robert. Oh, I thought he was going for the skull-crushing finale or something on the arena floor.
Opponents.
The referee is counting.
Oh, this is not good. Cover up. He needs to
Oh
find
my
his way
God.
back to the ring.
Chaotic for sure. Damn. Gotta get in the ring. Tyler, you need to break that. They're gonna win by countout. Tyler gonna accept it. Oh my goodness. Tyler.
Win there.
allowed the victory by countout.
Here are your winners.
I mean, a win is a win.
This one is over.
They
I
could
think
not
Bret Hart's
pin
count
Chaos
might have
and
been
Robert.
close, but hey, it's his
But
decision.
either way, the record stands. Youngblood moving into the main event for the Tag Team Championships. That match got personal. My God. A win is a win. Youngblood get their victory. Get back in the ring. It's happened to them before. So they did it back to... Oh my God, you're right. This does count as a win regardless, so congrats, boys. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, the first time Chaos and Robert faced Jordan and Tyler, Chaos and Robert won by a countout. And now the odds have reversed. Youngblood get the revenge victory by a countout. So this is for everything. The CMV Empire Tag Team Championships will be decided in our main event starting right now. Storytelling, Amanda. Storytelling. Long-term storytelling. This is like AEW in like the first 2 years. That's incredible. The story that was told with Great Chief and Unknown at the Fight Forever event, and the story that has been told here at No Surrender. My God. That's wild. This is actually crazy. And if I can speak to y'all out of character here, I mean, I can't plan this. This is all just the bot. This is all AI doing all of it. It's not me. I can't like predetermine match results. I can't predetermine anything. Like, this is just how it's playing out. Chaos. Chaos in the multiverse, everyone. It just happens to be working out. Congratulations to Jordan and Tyler. This is from me personally, Chaos Night. It was a hell of a fight. Good luck in the finals to both teams. It's crazy how fates play. Like, I never could have asked for better storytelling. This is actually wild. I could not be any happier for this event. Damn.
So here we go. The
This is for all of it. The CMV Empire Tag Team Championships.
chemistry that the champions have.
You can't become champions in the tag team division.
Know both these teams will be scouting each other, playing chess with each other in this ring. This is the chess.
Why they hold those titles.
Who will be the first ever CMV Empire Tag Team Champions.
Tag is made.
Both of these teams have fought so hard to get to where they are here tonight. In Bakersfield, California. History will be fucking made.
Rearrange your face.
DDT.
What now? Stop right to the gut. He gets tagged in.
Kind of want to just watch the match and not talk, because
Predicament right here.
this has been one hell of a night.
And the hesitation to deliver an attack ends up being
What a night
costly.
of action within the chaotic multiverse.
Whatever's
Everyone
playing
has
here
showed
should be good.
no surrender. Excuse me.
Just bounce that face like a basketball.
Man,
Sharp left to the
I will have to sleep after this event. No question.
Oh, the hard impact in the corner. Solely focused on. Oh,
Tyler gonna enter Michael Myers mode again for this finals.
what a neck breaker. Gets the tag.
Taking off from the ropes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the bathroom as well and probably sleep for 8 hours. But I definitely want to do a Dead by Daylight stream later tonight,
Punch
whether it be solo queue or with people.
strike to the lower body.
Depends who's up, what's up.
Oh, shot right to the kidney. And again.
Great way to wear down your
This has
opponent.
been such an incredible event. I could not have asked for a better outcome. And this is our main event, and I've already been satisfied.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness.
These four men are going to put on one hell of a main event.
Twists the arm.
So many great matches today. You can't just pick one match of the night. There's no way. Absolutely no way.
Powerless position to be in right now.
A lot of great storytelling. Oh, Ezekiel went hard on Tyler there.
Slides back into the ring. And finds a counter.
Drop kick
He's getting a little
by Tyler.
now. Tripling attack
Back on
on
the knees. Lower chin of Ezekiel. Now Jordan
Looking to take flight.
going to the top turnbuckle.
He's getting up.
Waiting for Ezekiel to get to a vertical base.
Up high.
Misses.
Somehow missed. It's like the Matrix had a barrier around Ezekiel, like a plot device.
Hooked up.
Very interesting turn of event there.
Driver.
I'm pretty sure Jordan should have connected with that.
Going for a pin for the championship. He narrowly avoids the
2 count already.
fight, but for how much longer?
Golly, that could do permanent damage.
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar.
Going after the arm.
Fujiwara armbar. Incredible pressure. Tag. Oh, that can dislocate something. Looking to lock it in. A little bell lock. The little bell lock is in. The end is in view.
Ezekiel trying to get Jordan to tap out right here and now. Jordan fighting out of it. Oh my God, look at the strength. Beautiful way to get out of the crossface. Ezekiel returning fire. Rapid order.
Arm control.
Hungry for a new championship. Hungry to be the first tag team champion of the CMV. All 4 of these men are hungry. Holy shit, just like that. What the hell just happened?
Champions.
Wow. I was not expecting that quick finish.
Here are your winners, and the new
Ezekiel, I'm going to have to watch the footage on that. How the hell did he get that victory?
Title change. We will all remember for a very long time.
Now, Great Chief is holding 2 championships.
Soak it in.
Fans are not happy. Interesting turn of events for no surrender. What the hell? No finisher or signature. Just instant victory. I don't know how. I'm going to have to re-watch the footage on that. Definitely. Anyways, great show. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This has been a bomb-ass event, I must say. Very awesome. And probably be back later tonight with Dead by Daylight. Hopefully with some friends. Not, it would be the solo night. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I need to take like an 8-hour nap. And I will see you all later. This is Chaos Knight signing out for now.